Hello everyone. Welcome to all of you in our today's e-lecture. This is the video third regarding our story. As previous we have discussed in video first and second, the Barber's Trade Union written by Mulk Raj Anand. And in our previous video we came to know the half of our story, that how Chandu's life took the changes, how Chandu was insulted by his own village upper caste people, and how he decided to took up the revenge upon the upper caste peoples of his village. And this is the third video regarding this story, and in this we ad- we are advancing our stories like this. And after that, in previous we have discussed that Chandu insulted by Zamindar and Saukar. And now what happened further? Now Chandu decided to take the revenge of his insult. And so here Chandu's strike of shaving the people. So the people of the upper caste insulted Chandu and made him feel that in spite of all his qualities of head and heart, he could not live a happy life like the upper caste people. Means here Chandu realized after his insult that he could not able to live happy life like the upper caste people until he struggled hard to stand before these upper caste peoples. So here Chandu faced too much caste discrimination, and as a result of this insult, as a result of these kind of caste discriminations, he decided to take revenge upon the people of upper class peoples. And he told to his high class friend, he has a friend. Just at the beginning of our story we have discussed that there are two main characters. First is Chandu as a protagonist, and second is his friend. And his friend belongs to the high class. So he told about his uh, insult to his friend, and then he had decided to go on strike. He had a striking idea in his mind that he had decided to go on the strike. Which kind of strike? The strike of shaving the people. Means now he decided that he would not going to shave the people of upper caste of his village. So he would not shave the people of our village belongs to the high caste. Then he went to the city, and next he said to his friend that he wanted to buy a bicycle. Then he bought a bicycle and he earned money to shave the city people, regularly going to the city on his bicycle on his own self. And he refused to shave the people of his own village. So what happened? Then he bought a bicycle and learnt it with the help of his friend. But once he fell down from the cycle, he was laughed at by sahukars and others once again. And it was too abusing to to Chandu. And the have insults heaved down Chandu and made him rebellious. Means now it is untolerated for Chandu, and now he became totally rebellious. So he decided to take revenge, and his school friend of high caste liked him very much for his many qualities, and These are the some qualities of Chandu's that are liked by his upper caste friend. And he represented the younger generation. The younger generation means he represented the younger generation, and like Chandu, the younger generation was free from the notion of high and low caste. So here his upper caste friend represented as a model of younger generation, because his friend did not discriminate Chandu as a high caste and lower caste. He liked Chandu very much for his many qualities, and he always be with Chandu. So here the author chooses very simple method of showing the big ones that their notion of low caste, high caste was wrong. And now Chandu decided to strike, and he decided that he would not go for shaving and hair cutting to the houses of the upper caste people in the village. And what would be going further? Chandu said his upper caste friend that just just watch and wait what happened after some time in our village. So he stopped to shaving the his own village people belongs to the upper caste, and regularly he went to the city on his on his bicycle to shave the city people, and thus he earned much money, and his own people in his own village he refused to shave the people. And what happened next? Here, look. Chandu's mother also as a strong lady as Chandu. So all the people, due to the Chandu's strike with big shabby beards, the man became an object of laughter. Means all upper caste people of his village became an object of laughter due to the big shabby beards, and they became helpless also because Chandu was on a strike, and they went to the Chandu's house and threatened to his mother that they would report the police against Chandu. But Chandu's mother was also a strong lady and too sharp also. She was much strong lady, and she sent them away, insulting them, and all they became helpless. They looked ugly due to the unshaved beard, and the landlord with his white beard looked like an old man. Thus, Mulk Raj Anand shows that the people of the lower caste are of strong willpower and witty, and they can create the history like the Chandu and his mother also. So, this is our next step of our story is Chandu's revolutionary idea. He was on a strike, but strike is not enough to change the our conventions, beliefs of our traditional society, our deep-rooted caste system in the traditional society of India after the pre-independence. So here, Chandu needs some revolutionary idea to create an history. And what are these idea? What is this idea? Let's see. The people of the village went to complain his mother about the Chandu, and but all they were abused by his mother also. Then they decided to call the Barber from the other village named Varka. Varka is the other village, maybe beside the village of Chandu. So they were helpless, and they decided to call a barber from another village. And thus the author shows that it was wrong to regard some people as low and the others high. And the so-called low class people are essential for us. Means here This uh, incident and this um, whole circumstances of this story and the whole incident of this story shows that the lower class people are also essential for our society, are also essential for the uh, building of our society. Some specific works we cannot do without their services. And now Chandu thought a new plan. He made a scheme of opening a shop on the wayside at the head of the bazaar in partnership with his cousin, the barber of the Varka, and with Dhunu. These are the two another barbers belong to the Varka village as his cousin and another is Dhunu, and the other barbers within the range of 7 miles from the village. Means he gathered the all barbers within the range of 7 miles from his village and started a shop in the village bazaar, and he called the special meeting of the all barbers. Chandu was a gifted speaker. As previous we have discussed that Chandu was very intelligent and witty, and he was also a gifted speaker. So he convinced them all that it was the time that the elders of the village came to them to be shaved rather than they should go to them from the house to house like the slaves. Thus, Rajkot district barbers hairdressing and shaving saloon was started. Means this was the incident of history creation by Chandu, the protagonist of this story, Barbers Trade Union, and with the help of the other barbers of his neighboring village, he started the first saloon in this in his village in this district as a Rajkot district barber brothers hairdressing and shaving saloon. This is the name of their shop, and this was the barbers trade union, and it was following by many other active trade unions of the workmen, and thus the Chandu's action led to the beginning of the cooperative movement in the other trades also. So this is our today's story, dear students, and I hope all of you enjoyed this story very much. And in our next video, in our next upcoming videos, we will discuss our next story, The X, written by R.K. Narayan. So, till then, bye and enjoy your studies.